Good morning, students. In the earlier session, we have learnt one chapter of history and one chapter of geography. Here, we are going to learn about the civics chapter number 1, introduction to our constitution. So, let us revise a few things here. In the civics textbooks of the previous classes, we saw many reasons why rules are necessary in our lives. We follow norms and rules in order that the activities in the family, our school, our village, or city are carried out smoothly. There are no rules in a family. However, there are norms about the behavior of members in a family. Now the explanation. So many years in civics, we have been learning about various rules and laws that are mentioned by the government, right? So, what do you think are these rules and regulations necessary in our life? Or why do we follow norms and rules? As we have rules and regulations everywhere, like we have rules in our country where there is a government. Then we have rules in our schools, villages, and even in our family also. In family, normally we have some norms. Yes, is it correct? Yes. We have manners and values been taught there, means in our family. There are rules in a school regarding admission, uniform, studies. Different competitions also have their own rules. The administration of our village or city is also carried out in accordance with rules. Similarly, the administration of our country is carried out through a system of rules. The rules regarding family, school, village, or city are limited in nature, but the rules or provisions about the administration of a country are much wider in scope. Now, what will happen if there are no rules? Yes, of course, there will be total indiscipline everywhere. That is why, in order to maintain good discipline, good atmosphere, and good environment all around, what do we need? For a peaceful atmosphere, we need to have certain rules and regulations. And because of that, the government has framed certain rules and regulations. Now, you wish to ask some questions that puzzled Samir and Vandana. Where can we find all the rules according to which the administration of our country is carried out? Or who make those rules? Is it binding on us to follow them? See whether you find the answers to these questions in the following text. So today, here we are going to learn the first lesson in civics, that is introduction to our constitution. Now open your book, page number 63. Now I am going to ask you some questions here. Why do we follow norms and rules? The answer is like this. We follow norms and rules in order that the activities in the family, our school, our village or city are carried out smoothly. Second question is, how is the administration of our country carried out? The answer of this question is like this. The administration of our country is carried out through a system of rules. The meaning of Constitution. What is Constitution? The book in which all the provisions regarding the administration of a country are mentioned together in a systematic way is called Constitution. This makes the Constitution a written document of the provisions related to the administration of the country. Government is established by the representatives elected by the people. It is bound to carry out the administration of the country as per the provisions of the Constitution. The rules and provisions in the Constitution are the basic or fundamental law of the land or supreme law of the land. While making laws, the government is bound to follow the Constitution. If it does not do so, then the judiciary can declare those laws null and void or unconstitutional. Null and void means illegal. If government wants to implement some law in the country without following the norms or the provisions mentioned in the Constitution, then the Supreme Court of our country declares it as illegal. Now the explanation. Children, can you tell me what do provision mean? Yes, we have certain laws to be ruled and accordingly it has to be followed. The rules and regulations, those are mentioned in the Constitution, that is a book having fundamental laws. Now can you tell me what is written document? Yes, written document means a formal document defining the nature of the Constitution, the rules that govern the political system and the right of citizens and the governments. Means Constitution is nothing but a book in which you will find provisions regarding administration of a country mentioned together in a systematic way. Now, what do you mean by government is established? Or who established the government? Who forms the government? Who elect the representatives in the government? Yes, we the people elected the representatives. The government is established by the representatives elected by the people. So whichever representatives the people elected, they have the authority to rule the government. Now, how is the administration of a country carried out? The administration of a country is carried out according to the rules and regulations and the provisions that are mentioned in the Constitution. Due to this, we have peaceful atmosphere in every section of the society. Now some questions are here to you. What are the basic or fundamental law of the land? The rules and provisions in the Constitution are the basic or fundamental law of the land. The second question is, Explain provision in the Constitution. Answer of this question is like this. It is the basic or fundamental law that is stated directly in the Constitution. Therefore, the rules and provisions in the Constitution are the basic or fundamental law of the land. The government is bound to carry out the administration of the country as per the provisions of the Constitution. Now the next point, provisions in the Constitution. The provisions in the Constitution are about different things. For example, citizenship, the rights of citizens, the relationship between citizens and the state, subject of the laws to be made by the governments, elections, restrictions on government, jurisdiction of the state, etc. Now the explanation of this. The provisions in the Constitution means there are different kind of provisions written in our Constitution. If any foreigner wants to become Indian citizen, what norms he has to follow to become the citizen of India? All these things are written in our Constitution. The rights of citizen means there are different kinds of rights also written in our Constitution. For example, the rights of equality, rights of freedom, rights of religion, rights of education. These are our basic fundamental rights. Relationship between the state means each and every state has to follow the provisions or norms written in the Constitution of our country. They have to maintain their relationship with love and affection. No state can capture other state's region without following the provisions mentioned in the Constitution. While conducting the elections, government has to follow norms mentioned in the Constitution. If our government wants to pass any law, it has to take into consideration the provisions mentioned in the Constitution. Otherwise, that law become null and void. All the countries in the world have their own constitution, and each and every country is bound to carry out administration of the country as per the provisions of the Constitution. For example, Constitution of America, Constitution of UK. Similarly, every country's needs and objectives are different. According to that, they have framed the constitution of their country.